Welcome. In this presentation, you will learn about Better Buying Institute's rating system and how to submit a rating on the platform. First, what is the Better Buying Institute? Better Buying Institute is a global, internationally respected nonprofit organization. It was co-created by suppliers with anonymity and confidentiality as high priorities to protect business relationships between buyers and suppliers. Better Buying's authentic, independent, and credible data have resulted in growing supplier engagement each year. More than 20 global brands and retailers subscribe with Better Buying to receive an individual report of their company's purchasing practices, gaining insights to drive improvements in their practices each year. Better Buying shares its research findings with brands and retailers in an easy-to-use, business-friendly format. This rating system covers 7 key purchasing practices categories, including planning and forecasting, design and development, cost and cost negotiation, sourcing and order placement, payment and terms, management of the purchasing process, and win-win sustainable partnerships. Now, a little introduction about the ratings platform. Suppliers submit ratings for buyers on a secure platform, and they only need to register once. Suppliers can use the same account to submit ratings from year to year. A self-help guide is available for guidance with platform navigation and submitting a rating. Tooltips provide additional information about the questions suppliers are asked to respond to. Once a rating is submitted, the rater can see a scorecard for the buyer based on responses they provided. A supplier can submit ratings for each of their buyers using the same account. So now, let's get started with how to submit a rating. There are 3 simple steps. First, log in and add users, get to know your dashboard, and finally, rate a buyer company. And remember, a buyer company is the brand or retailer that sells the product to the end consumer. Step 1 will walk you through how to register and log in if you are a first-time rater. Note, a supplier admin may assign up to 3 additional users to complete a rating. You can choose to assign a read-only or a read and edit role to a user. First, go to rating.betterbuying.org and log in to your Better Buying account. Or create a new account if this is your first rating. Click on the Click Here to Register button. Then, enter the name and email address of the additional users and click Save. Note, you will get an automated email once you register. Please make sure to check your inbox and your junk folder for the temporary password. You will be prompted to change it once you sign in. In Step 2, you can familiarize yourself with the dashboard. First, select from your preferred language on the top of your dashboard. Your dashboard is divided into 4 sections. First, messages from Better Buying. Second, messages to you, the supplier. Third, a to-do checklist, where you will have a list of your pending ratings or ratings that have already been started but have not yet been completed. And finally, the navigation menu. In the navigation menu, you will have access to ratings, the self-help guide, administration, mailbox, contact support, and the account menu. Next, we'll walk through the actual rating process from start to finish. Here, under the Navigation tab, click on Ratings. Then, click on Create a New Rating. Remember, you can pause anytime and resume your rating by clicking on the Review/Edit Rating icon next to your buyer company. First, you'll need to check if the company you are rating already exists in the database. To do so, type the buyer's company name, at least the first 3 letters, and click on the search button to scroll all the way through the list. Here's a tip. For text-based searches, you may use the asterisk symbol as a wildcard. Once you locate the buyer's company name, click on the Rate button in that row. If the company you are rating is not in the database, you will have to create a new buyer company. For this, go to Add a New Buyer Company icon and fill in the buyer company information when prompted. To create a new rating, you must complete all of the fields highlighted in red. Better Buying requires you to have a working relationship with the buyer you are rating. To prove that you have had a business relationship with the buyer over the last year, upload a document that proves you have had a business relationship. The document must have the name of your company, the buyer company, and a date within the last 12 months. For example, suppliers often choose to upload a purchase order as proof of an ongoing business relationship. To start the actual rating, follow the sequence of categories or skip between the rating categories to fill out the questionnaire. You can click on the Purchasing Practices icons at the top of the rating screen to toggle between the categories. Clicking on the Next or Previous arrow buttons at the bottom right-hand corner of the page help you move from one question to another. If you need more explanation regarding the question, you can refer to the tooltip. Hover your mouse over the green circle with the question mark to get more information about the question asked. If there is an error, please read through the error message at the top of the screen and follow the instructions to fix the issue. For example, in the screenshot on this slide, the error message shows that there are special characters inserted in the first box. Deleting the special characters will remove the error message. Once you complete your rating, it is time to submit. When the complete circle is clicked, the system will show you a list of questions that still need to be answered. The mandatory questions must be answered in order to submit the rating. We encourage you to respond to optional questions too, to provide a more robust overview of your feedback. Once all of the mandatory questions are answered, click the Submit button to submit your rating. Remember, only the supplier administrator can submit the rating. Congratulations! You have submitted your first rating. Once you have completed a rating, you will see the stars the buyer earned in each category according to the responses you provided. Finally, here are a few points to remember. Focus on a single buyer company while rating. Keep the self-help guide nearby so you can refer to it while rating your buyer company. You can pause anytime and resume your rating by clicking on the Review/Edit Rating icon next to your buyer company. We also have features like an offline Excel version of the questionnaire and the ability to add new users to your account to help you collaborate with your team members to submit a rating. Refer to the self-help guide for instructions on using the macro-enabled offline Excel version of the questionnaire. We want you to rate with confidence. Suppliers that submit ratings are never named. Better Buying Institute is always here to support you. Click on the Contact Support menu on the left menu bar, or write to info@betterbuying.org. And there you have it. We hope this presentation has been helpful. Your participation in the rating cycle is essential for making your voice heard. Please share your feedback with us by answering a short 3-question survey. Just click the link on this slide and let us know what other topics you might be interested in learning more about. And thanks again from Better Buying Institute.